I'm gonna break down this short for you because I can't find it anywhere with English dub. It starts off with this ungrateful fuckboy wanting to break up with his wife for his mistress who's pregnant, traumatizing his poor little girl. This slut decided to abuse his daughter in front of him and the mom. Like, what the fuck? And he allowed it. And she sprayed some cologne, knowing damn well the little girl has asthma. So now that girl has asthma attacking the husband, instead of helping her, started helping the fake-ass mistress, little bastard. This poor little girl had to get rushed to the hospital with the maid and her mom alone and end up fucking dying. Even after his daughter was dying, he had no remorse, still wanted a fucking divorce from his wife. So they're on their way to the civil bureau to get a divorce. And guess what? A car fucking accident. No worries, the universe took care of it. He died, she stayed alive. Because from heaven, here comes her daughter to save her life. Thank God. She sure didn't save her daddy because she knew he wasn't right with God. Go to hell, Dad. Fuck you. What made me so happy is when she woke up in the hospital, she got the husband's cell phone. And she used that motherfucker to plot her revenge. They never got a divorce because he died before the divorce. Her sexy attorney and her maid is helping her. Burn the motherfucking ashes. Fuck him. The mistress and her country bumpkin family try to come and claim the house as hers, not knowing that he is dead. So when she ringing the doorbell, nobody's coming to the doorbell. And this is my favorite part. The maid's like, fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, you dirty ass whore. The colors in this moment represented the baddest bitch. And this is the baddest bitch, honey. She went through all that with her husband, losing her kid. And look at her, ready to fight war. I love her. The mistress trying to call the husband, but he ain't answering because he's dead, bitch. Still clueless to the fact they still try to take over something that don't belong to them. So, of course, the sexy attorney had to pull up, and she thinking she's the woman in charge. When he walked right past that bitch like, fuck you, you whore. I loved every moment of it. Now she's sitting up here trying to call the cops to get this property that don't even belong to her. They kicked that bitch off with her broke-ass family. Bye, bitch. After what she did to that woman's daughter, she deserved way more than this, believe me. When she went and found the house that this man had with his mistress, she put all that woman's stuff out of that house and sold the house and put her junk on the street. Now these people ain't got nowhere to live. They decided to go to the husband's company to take over, not knowing they have no right to take over. She called the cops and everything just to be escorted away. Ha! So her and her broke-ass parents had to go find somewhere to lay up for the night because they ain't got nowhere to live. So they decided to go to a hotel. Of course, she still got her credit cards thinking that she's okay, that she can use this to buy a hotel room for the night. Honey, this is the most embarrassing thing that happened. I love this for her. None of them credit cards worked. Here's another portrayal. The husband's friend, who she thought was her friend as well, because they all went to school together, they grew up together, knew he was cheating on her with this woman. And also, on top of that, decided to have that woman back when she had his back when they were growing up. He was broke and poor and had no money to eat food. And she used to spend her money and buy her boyfriend and him food at the same time. Now to add icing on the fuck cake, these people went to her daughter's tombstone and desecrated it. So you know she had to get her revenge, honey. She gonna make sure they suffer. So she got her husband's phone and she texted her, let's meet at the banquet. Now everybody notable is at the banquet to congratulate the husband on his IPO. The mistress, all the board members, the best friend who was wicked, everybody. And here come the wife. And nobody understands why the wife is there, honey. You are not the wife anymore. It's the new mistress who's the wife. And they don't understand. That's not true, honey. And if you guys are familiar with Chinese short drama, you know this part is drawn out, dragged out. Usually this is the part I fast forward through because it's going to be a bunch of people accusing somebody of one thing and it's not true. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. At the end of the day, the mistress is going to find out she ain't shit. Everybody going to realize they was sitting up there gassing up an ain't shit woman. The best friend gonna find out that he spent all his money trying to save this woman and she ain't shit. Now he broke and back to day one. This is the part that was like the most satisfying. When you fast forward through all the bullshit, you get to the satisfying part. When it's announced that the husband is dead and you are not the one. You're not the mistress. You're not anything. You're just a hoe with a baby and a single mama. Salt in the wound was when she showed her the cell phone that belonged to the husband. Honey, you weren't texting him. You were texting me. Homeboy been dead for weeks. Now everybody realized their mistake trying to sit up here and uplift a woman who ain't shit. So they had to bow down to the real queen in charge. Yes, honey. What y'all waiting for? Bow down, motherfuckers. The mistress was stressed and de-stressed, honey, went into an early labor. The parents sitting up there trying to help her calm down because the baby is going to die. They put that bitch out of there with the security. The husband best friend tried to suck up, but it was too late. Needless to say, she didn't forgive nobody, not the board members, the best friend, nobody. And she went on to live a perfect life. And the mistress was a beggar in front of her business. She gave her a bottle of cologne and told that bitch in so many words to die, bitch, because you killed my daughter and this is what you deserve. Now the mistress is sitting outside crying and regretting her life. I don't know who that man was, but he was sure whooping her ass. Moral of the story, don't touch what is not yours. If you watch it all the way to the end, thank you. Enjoy.